Okay, it's time to go now, and yeah, I am coming from Ndola, and I think we are in Kitwe. I'm just low on fuel, so I just want to make sure that you know, I put up fuel before I can start moving. Time to go. That guy will probably reach with less items. I don't think they're able to see that there is village. So now I need to find the closest just top up with fuel because I'm low on fuel. And yeah, let's go.
Inenalichulile mwe bana bandi, inenalichulile mwe bana bandi, bakufwa yafe mwikale wino, bakufwa yafe mwikale wino. Inenalichulile mwe bana bandi, Moshaleria mwe bana bandi, bakufwa yafe mwikale wino, bakufwa yafe mwikale wino. Awe inenakana Nikasumnyomulopa awe nakana, Nikasumnyomulopa awe nakana, Nikasumnyomulopa awe nakana. Nikale kabana bakachule, Nikale kabana bakachule nakana, Nikale kabana bakachule, Nikale kabana bakachule nakana. Mukasungane, mukasungane, Zambia wino. We mukasungane, mukasungane, Zambia wino. Nami chichile chalo ichamutende nganshi, nalilwilile nkomdo pakupoko utungwa, ichibe imba chitila mwikala patalala, mwina patalalika, mwikalete ntulubunti paliba imwe, nakane pasase palimwe.
Not here then, I don't know.
your right, this is where Kitwe's courts are. Should be the major streets and the high court, I think, but I think major street. I'm not really sure about the courts that are available there, but that's where the Kitwe courts are. And that's where you get to obtain your national registration card. And if you need certification from the courts for any other documents, that's the place that you need to go. And let's proceed. So on your left, this is where Kitwe's War Memorial is. So it's simply an empty grave or a cenotaph, which is located right at Kaunda Square. So back in 1953, this place was called the Coronation Area, and it was simply erected outside Kitwe Civic Center, which is now called the Investment Building. And it was erected to remember all those that died in the First and Second World War.
One Zambia, one nation should forever be your motto.
On your right is where Standard Chartered Bank was, and unfortunately it's closed.
Remain united as one, created in God's image. And above all, remember, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
So right here, this is where most buses actually load from. So buses that are going to Luansha, buses that are going to Ndola, buses that are going to other towns of the province, Copperbelt. And here on our left, this is where buses that are going to Riverside, that are going to Sibiu, and just local routes that this is where they actually load from and where passengers can actually board from. And on our left, that's where ShopRite is. This is an odd building, and on our right, this is where Pick n Pay building is. So as you can note, Kitwe is quite busy, and this is just around 8 a.m. and the town, this is when like people are actually waking up to come and do most of the activities that they get to do. And one thing I have noticed is the town is quite busy, and as the day proceeds, as the afternoons, the evenings actually approach, the town gets even more busy. And one thing about this place is it's a land of possibilities for many, and a land of where almost anything happens. And that's one thing I love about Kitwe and its spirit in terms of just the people around and the culture. And let me take you around
as you love yourself.
Mukasungane Zambia we know. Mukasungane Zambia we know. Mukasungane Zambia Nandi Zambia mukasungane Zambia Kekwesha kulwa mukasungane Zambia
when you look forward, there's a statue that's called the Mposa Mabwe, which is between Pick n Pay and the shops on your left. So the Mposa Mabwe in English simply means stone thrower. So the story behind it is that back in colonial days, black people were not allowed to mix with white people. So social amenities and shops were actually segregated. And today there's a place that's called Second Class. This was an area which was reserved for blacks, and the ones in the main town, this particular town, were actually reserved for whites. So the Mposa Mabwe statue is simply a symbol of protest against white discrimination of blacks from access to social amenities and upmarket facilities. So basically, during the colonial era, the minority white rule actually put up some bad laws, among many others. So some of the two laws that they actually put up was that every African was expected to move with an identity card, which was called H2PA, if they were to buy something. And every woman who was above the age of 18 was expected to carry or move with a marriage certificate. If not, they were going to face arrest. So basically, when these guys realized that no, this is bad, then it can't keep on happening. So they started, throwing up stones, throwing up bottles in white, facilities, buildings, and stuff like that. And hence the name Mposa Mabwe. As I move here, there's not much to talk about. So on the right, that's where Nkana Shopping Mall is, and on your left, that's where Zanaco is, Zambia National Commercial Bank. I should think that's how you say it, yeah. But let's go. As we move forward, this is where these big buses that go to Lusaka, that go to Kabwe and other places actually load from. So there are like several other bus stations or bus services where, you know, these big buses can actually load from. But this is one of the, you know, the bus station or bus facility where they actually, you know, get to load from. And Part 2 actually has one of the biggest bus station right here, which is located right here. And this is where you get to board from if you are going to Lusaka from Kitwe. And yeah. And on our right, this is where we find After 10, the famous After 10 on the Copperbelt. And it's famously known for preparing one of the best shawarmas around in the Copperbelt. They've got several other branches in other towns, but yeah, that's After 10. And I think they operate 24/7, so you can literally go there at any time, and you'll be able to get the food that you need if you're hungry or anything like that, or if you're traveling during the night. And that's basically where After 10 is. They prepare other meals apart from the shawarma as well, but they're only famously known for shawarmas. And when you look on the right, going forward, that's where you get to do your number plates. Those with cards, you can come and do your number plate from there in terms of printing. And ZRA branch in Kitwe is actually located right on our left, and that's where you get to do your ZRA compliance aspects and stuff like that. So right where I've reached is where Mposa Mall is in Kitwe. So this is one of Kitwe's biggest malls, I can say. Unfortunately, I was unable to get inside so that you guys see how it looks like. This is one of the beautiful malls around. Once you get inside, there are several shops, there are several restaurants that you might need. Everything, literally everything that you need is actually located right here. And so it's just unfortunate that I was unable to enter inside or something like that because of time. Yeah.
Inena lichulile mwebana bandi bakufwa yafe mwikale wino bakufwa yafe mwikale wino Inena lichulile mwebana bandi Moshale ya mwebana bandi bakufwa yafe mwikale wino bakufwa yafe mwikale wino awe inena kana nikasumbyo mulopa awe nakana nikasumbyo mulopa awe nakana nikasumbyo mulopa awe nakana nikale kabana bakachule nikale kabana bakachule nakana nikale kabana bakachule nikale kabana bakachule nakana mukasungane Zambia we know
And this is the EC Elmo, I believe, Edgar Chagalungu Mall. So this is the famous EC Elmo. Just like Mkuba, I was unable to enter because of time, and I was quite busy because I needed to head back. There was an emergency I was running into. Is it 2 or 4, something like that? But yeah, so this is where EC Elmo is, and this is where like the car park is. So the car park is like in floors, so it is the first, second, and third. And yeah, for now, I think at this particular time I was very hungry and I needed something to eat, and I thought of nothing but KFC. So let's go and try out a burger from KFC, and then we can conclude the video and end it all.
Bakufwa ya fe